Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Beast! That was a fail. Beast! The album. Dad. Well, I forgot my whole intro. Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2021, the album. Which album, you might ask? This album. My album. Dad. F. Hey little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now. Yes, I am. Boost. This is what you get on the days. People say, well, you need to get up earlier. This is what happens when I get up early, okay? Is that this is the 7th video that I have filmed today. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, I could make 18 videos. You want 18 videos? I can make 18 videos today. So anyway, this is my second drama video, and I have learned to bring 2 fans with me because one of them usually ends up over there or over there on the floor. So I need 2 fans. Oh. Well, it didn't go that far. I still caught it. So anyway, I need 2 fans. But I wanted to make a second drama video over here today because why the hell not? Back in the day, I made 2 and 3 drama videos in a day. Did I leave the lights back there? Who cares? Anyway, I left the lights to the basement, to Boo Radley's house. His house is in the basement. Boo Radley! Do you want to be in the video, Boo Radley? So anyway, I left the light on back there. Don't mind me. Don't mind the light. Don't mind me. Let's get into the drama. Okay. Before I do, I need a little bit of lip gloss because I have such juicy things to talk about today. I'm actually going to be talking about Laura Lee today a little bit. And I haven't talked about Laura Lee in a video in a long time, but I saw 2 things that she put up on her Instagram story recently. She did kind of a Q&A, and I saw 2 things that she put up there, and I thought, well, these are interesting things. Things that are interesting. That's what I should call my video. Things that are interesting. People be like, things that make you go, Anyway, so I saw these 2 things that she had put... I saw these 2 responses that she wrote or addressed in her Instagram. It doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, I'm going to talk about Laura Lee. And I also want to talk about Trisha Paytas. Again, why not? Why shouldn't I? I'm going to be a Trisha Paytas channel. Did you not know that? I'm turning into a Trisha Paytas channel. Okay, there's Amber Lynn Reid channels. There's all kinds of channels that I want to be a Trisha Paytas channel. Why not? And I'm going to talk about Trisha Paytas every single day. And then people can be like, why are you talking about? Because I'm a Trisha Paytas channel. And then you'll just know to expect that, right? Okay, so let's get into today's video. I'm going to talk about Laura Lee, and then I'm going to talk about Trisha Paytas, okay? So I have made videos on every single one of my channels. So if you didn't know, I have 6 channels. Go check them out. Let's get into this. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was this Laura Lee stuff that I saw. So let me get in here to my receipts. Whitney, where are my receipts? So I can't find them. I got pictures of family, pictures. Okay, here it is. So Laura Lee did this Q&A on Instagram. Let's see. This was from Friday night. And she said, ask me a question. And so people were asking her questions. And here's the first thing that she put up here. Somebody said, when are you launching your own designs for Nudie Patootie? Now, if you don't know what Nudie Patootie is, here, I will read it for you because I have the description, which comes straight from Laura Lee's videos. Nudie Patootie. Laura Lee launched Nudie Patootie in 2020 to express her sense of fashion and style, with the goal of inspiring others to join her on her fashion journey. Nudie Patootie is a curated clothing boutique that offers contemporary chic. Back in the day when I couldn't spell Chicago, I would always go chic-a-go. Or chic-a-go. 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 That's how I used to spell Chicago. Anyway, chic, simple, and fun fashion and accessories. All of them handpicked by Laura Lee herself. Nudie Patootie is a really fun place to come and enjoy fashions of the world. Please come and join them with me at Nudie Patootie by Laura Lee. That was really good. She should have me do a commercial for her. Okay, so anyway, apparel options include loungewear, resort wear, I hope it says that, flannels, why not? I love a good flannel, tank tops, of course, sweaters, pants, check, this is, okay. Laura, I love you, gal, but seriously, why do you have to list every item of clothing on here, okay? Underwear, bras, sweaters, shirts, Pants. I do not love the word trousers, and I don't love the word blouse. I don't know why, okay? If you also would like to know other words that I don't like Davenport. That means a couch. That's what my grandma used to call a couch back in the day, not my grandma that went to prison. I was telling my brother and sister-in-law this story the other day, and for some reason they didn't know the story about my grandma going to prison, and my brother-in-law, who loves movies about, you know, gangster kind of movies. I said, well, my grandma was a gangster. And he goes, my grandma was a gangster. He goes, no, she wasn't. I go, yeah, she was. She went to prison, not once, but twice for embezzlement. I'm not proud of it. I'm just saying, okay? Don't F with me, okay? Because my grandma went to prison. I truly, though, do, like, if you've watched my vlog, you know I'm, like, kind of obsessed with, like, researching this out. And I so bad want, I would love, now, I think if my grandma had a cellmate, she probably would at this point be like, I don't know, something. Well, actually, that's not true because of when she went into prison. Listen, it feels like I'm having a doesn't it just feel like we're sitting up in my kitchen talking about my grandma that went to prison? I love you, Grandma. I do. I love you, Grandma. But anyway, I would love to do a video called I Interviewed My Grandma's Cellmate in Prison. Sponsored by Nudie Patootie. Pants by Nudie Patootie. Ah! I'm just on a roll today, my God. Ready for my stand-up show in Las Vegas. Anyway, other words that I don't like. I don't like meaty. I don't like juicy. I used to not like moist, but I'm kind of over that now. It's like everybody says they don't like moist. I don't like meaty, and I don't like juicy, and I don't like panties, and I definitely don't like them used in a sentence at all, okay? So please don't, okay? And I don't really like the word slushy either, okay? And that definitely does not belong in that sentence, okay? So here are all the apparel items that you can buy at Laura Lee's Nudie Patootie, okay? Apparel options include loungewear, flannels, tank tops, sweaters, pants, jackets, dresses, plus size, and more. Accessories include earrings, hats, slippers, not necklaces. Okay, that's Jaclyn Hill. Okay, watch out, turn to green. I just heard from some people, okay? I saw the pictures. Anyway, hold on. Accessories include earrings, hats. I love a good hat, don't you? Slippers. I love slippers so much, and more. I don't really love slippers. Actually, that's a lie straight from the pit of hell. I kind of like the idea of slippers. Like, I love those moccasin-looking slippers, you know? But I always buy them, and then I'm like, I'd rather just wear Birkenstocks. You know what I'm saying? I have the clogs, I have the sandals, I have the plastic sandals. I have, like, the entire canon of literature of Birkenstock, you know? But I don't really like slippers. My grandma that went to prison, she loves slippers, okay? Every Christmas, a bottle of Charlie, a bottle of Ginate body wash, and some slippers. Maybe a pack of Salem Lights, too. My grandma loves Salem's, okay, and her coffee. So anyway, Nudie Patootie regularly drops new lovable fashion pieces every Friday. You guys are like, when are we getting to the Laura Lee? Do you guys really even care? No, hold on, it's good, okay. Nudie Patootie regularly drops new lovable fashion pieces every Friday. Laura Lee, Los Angeles. Then it goes and explains to you about Laura Lee, Los Angeles Cosmetics. Okay. So now, that's that. But if you go in here and you look at her Instagram story, which you can't because I have the receipt, but you don't. Okay. So if you go in here and you look at her receipt, I mean, you can see it because I have it, but you couldn't see it on your own because unless you were smart and you screenshot it like I did. Are you smart? You think you're pretty. Okay. Anyway, so she says on here, when are you launching your own designs for Nudie Patootie? And she responds and says, I have everything I was working on for Nudie Patootie on hold. I'm so bummed I received from some unfortunate news for my boutique. I'm going to make a video. I can't even think for 1 second that it's at somebody else named their boutique, Nudie Patootie. Did you ever see Schitt's Creek? You didn't? Okay, well, get with the other 9 million people in the world that have watched Schitt's Creek, where the dress barn or whatever it's called, somebody else has the name of the dress barn. Okay, that's like one of my favorite episodes ever. When David and Alexis go in there and they act like her attorneys. I love that so much. But anyway, do you think there's another fashion boutique called Nudie Patootie? There can't be, okay? There definitely is no other palette like that. Okay, she said, in all seriousness, let me channel my serious, hi, this is Bill Curtis, on another episode of Investigate. Can you imagine if this is where Bill Curtis's career went? Would be sad if this is where Bill Curtis's career went, and what's even sadder about that is that this is where my career is, right here, reporting on Laura Lee's boutique failure from Nudie Patootie. Hi, I'm Bill Curtis, on another episode of Investigative Reports. Today we will be discussing The failed launch of Nudie Patootie line. Anyway, here it is. Okay. I'm so bummed I received some unfortunate news from my boutique. Exclamation mark. Okay, wait, let's read it like that. I'm so bummed I received some unfortunate news from my boutique. We were all rooting for you. I've lost my mind. Okay. I'm going to make a video explaining everything, all caps, once I have all the kinks figured out so I can give you all the answers. Well, that's nice. She's going to give us all the answers once she has all the kinks. I did love that band back in the day, the Kinks. Did you like them so much? I did that song, Lola. Do you remember that song? Anyway, then the next question I thought was, so anyway, sad, right? There's something going on with Nudie Patootie and her line that she was going to launch, and she had everything ready. Everything was ready. But, hey, smart move to Laura Lee, right? I mean, she could have just released it anyway, and then just, it would have all these kinds of problems that came along with it, and a failed launch, and then people would talk about it, and she just would never address it. Oh, wait a second. That's Jaclyn Hill. That's Jaclyn Hill. Laura Lee's a little smarter than Jaclyn Hill. She knows, okay? To be a boss babe, you fix the problems before you release them. You don't release them with problems and then just act like it never happened and then go, why is everybody being so mean to me? Laura's a little smarter than all of that, okay? She knows, okay? To have a good business, you got to get ahead of all that, okay? Jaclyn, she's... Hey. Are you on your toes yet? Be nice to Jaclyn. She's still figuring this stuff out, okay? She's a boss babe CEO. Because you know why I know that? Because she got the sweatshirt and it says it. So anyway, the next thing that I thought was interesting, that's called reading a fool, okay? The next thing is... this picture of Erin, I'm not going to put it up there, but her niece Erin, and it says, does Erin have any interest in joining any of your businesses? Okay, well, I thought it was a good question. Now, I have to tell you, Laura Lee got herself in quite a bit of trouble a couple of years ago, and I think rightfully so for the things, that people were calling out, and then we, of course, Jaclyn Hill, no, not her, she didn't do an apology video. I mean, she did, but, well, it wasn't really an apology video, was it? I guess it kind of was. I don't know. So anyway, Laura Lee did what we know is still to this day. The worst apology video in the entire world. Okay, now there's been quite a few that have come out since then, but I think that Laura Lee will forever go down in infamy. If it were me, I have to tell you right now, okay? Laura Lee, you need to listen to me, okay? Because there are so many people, I mean, drama channels would be like, I probably would say it too, it's in bad taste, but I would secretly, I would live and I would buy one. Jaclyn Hill, why do I keep on thinking this is about Jaclyn Hill? Nobody cares about Jaclyn Hill. You know how I know? Go look at my videos I did about Jaclyn Hill. They don't get any views. But Laura Lee should take that picture of her crying in that apology video, the one where she's like this, and she should put it on a gray hoodie, and it just should say, I'm sorry, and then underneath it, say for everything. And then she can just take a picture of that every time she screws up and throw it on her Instagram. No, seriously, she should make merch out of that. This is where, okay, Trisha Paytas trolls, but Trisha Paytas kind of gets it sometimes. Trisha Paytas would totally turn that moment into merch. You know that they would, okay? Laura Lee, you need to take that picture and put it on. She's probably like, I want to forget that moment. Well, people aren't going to ever let you forget that moment. So anyway, people are saying, does Erin want to start any of your businesses? So this is what I was going to say. In the last couple years, one of the things that I have really loved about Laura Lee in the last couple years is that A, has stayed out of drama, number one. B, I think appears to really be working on herself and trying to want to be a better human being, which I appreciate, as I think that's all that can be asked of us, is to be better versions of ourselves than we were yesterday or the year before. And so I like that. The other thing is that, and I'm just this is kind of like a roast of Laura Lee. I know you guys take it so seriously, okay? It's just the internet. It's not that deep, okay? Seriously, it's just the internet. So anyway, Laura Lee's probably laughing at this too. Her and Manny are probably eating Pop-Tarts or, I don't know, Cheez-Its or something from Trader Joe's. Oh, that's Jaclyn Hill again. No, but they're probably sitting there, I don't know, playing Animal Crossing together, or I don't know, doing TikToks or something, watching this video. So if you're watching this video, Manny and Laura, hi, how are you? Love you both. But anyway, I love Laura's videos with her husband Tyler and her niece Erin. And I just really like that whole family quality of Laura Lee. I know she loves makeup, but if Laura Lee never did another makeup video as long as she lived, I wouldn't care. I like to see her interacting with her friends and her family and all that kind of stuff. And I do think that that's where she's a YouTube personality, where she can kind of transcend like the makeup stuff and do that stuff, and people really like that. So that's just my 2 cents about that. So anyway, and I do want to say this about Erin, her niece, who I like her videos, and I actually think that Erin is such a breath of fresh air when it comes to YouTube. Like, I think she's what we need on YouTube, okay? You want to ask me what I think we need more of? I think we need more Erins on YouTube, okay? She's delightful. She's a breath of fresh air. What, you're going to tell me she's all kinds of problematic and I'm not aware of it? Please don't, okay? I think she's adorable. I really, really like her. And I love how they've just been really honest about the story. And I just, you know, we're rooting for her! You know, don't you want somebody to root for? Like, Erin's that girl, okay? And I just love her, and she's beautiful too, isn't she? Just such an adorable young lady. So anyway, when asked about the business ventures, Laura responds and says, Erin has seen all the behind the scenes of running businesses and being an influencer, and she does not want to join. LOL, it's not her journey, which is completely understandable. Now, I understand the business part of it, but I don't understand why Laura Lee included the influence part of it, because when I was reading that, I kind of thought Erin, and like I said, I love her, okay, but we're just going to tell some truths here for a second. I was like, I kind of thought Erin already was an influencer, you know? So I went over to Erin's channel, which if you don't know, is called Erin Weaver, and it has 277,000 subscribers, unless she's gained a few since Friday. I know I haven't, I've only lost, but that's okay. She's doing better than me in the game of YouTube. So anyway, her last video, no, that was from 2 years ago, that's her pinned video. But I went over here because I wanted to see, like, if she had done any, because I consider an influencer, I hate that word, first of all. I think it's the most phony ASS word in the world, right? But in the context of the kids and all that kind of stuff, I think an influencer is somebody that is doing videos, and also mostly doing sponsored videos, where they're kind of like sharing with you products that they think that you should buy. You're influencing people to buy those products, right? So I went over to a couple of her videos and was surprised to find that on Back to School Fall Clothing Haul 2021, it looks like she has a code, okay, with princesspolly.com. She has a code over there for 20% off their website. And she also has a code, Erin, at White Fox Boutique. So to me, that would indicate that she is an influencer. So I'm confused. Now I like her. I think she's the influencer we need if we're going to have one, okay? F that James Charles. He needs to take his sister apparel and go, okay? If he's never going to address another thing and just act like, who, me, what? The world treats me so horribly, right? Anyway, so this is what y'all wanted. You asked for this, okay? So anyway, she's who we need as far as influencers, okay? That's what I think. I don't have a problem with her having a code or any of that kind of stuff, but I thought it was interesting that Laura Lee said that she didn't want to be an influencer, but she's obviously influencing people by saying use my code. So I just am confused about that. All right, so that's the Laura Lee part. Let's get into talking about the Trisha Paytas thing. So I follow very closely, okay, the postings of the Instagram account Frenemies Room. If you guys don't know what it is, I will link it below for you. Well, actually, if I forget, it's just at Frenemies Room. You can spell it Frenemies. Frenemies, R-O-O-M. No, F-R-E-N. I got my glasses on, I can't spell. Okay, F-R-E-N-E-M-I-E-S-R-O-O-M. Used in a sentence. I go over to Frenemies Room to find receipts. And guess what? They told me that I could totally use the receipts anytime that I want. And so I'm going to credit them, and they are fantastic, and I love them so much. So anyway, over here they post a lot about Trisha Paytas and Moses and on and on and on, okay? For example, and I'm not going to post this one here, but because I used it for my thumbnail, my last picture. Well, a similar picture. But it says, I was like, okay, fine, until I saw the selfie with the bag. So this is where Trisha Paytas has, Trisha Paytas has Christmas tree in the background, and they're also celebrating Hanukkah, and so they posted about that. Now, this is the next one, and I want to show you guys this. I want to turn the volume up on it. I'm not going to clip it and put all this, but this is where it says underneath here, yikes, Trisha actually looks concerned about Moses being on Tinder, but will forever make excuses for him. If she's okay with his past stuff, this is a walk in the park. So there's apparently a lot of rumors about Moses being on Tinder, okay? Talking to other girls on Tinder and things like that, other women on Tinder. And so this is how they address it, and I'm just going to play it for you guys. I'm not going to, like, put the clip in here.
Then Moses is the king of Tinder. So the rumor is going around that you were on Tinder somewhere in Inglewood.
Yeah, swipe right.
I don't even know if mine... I think you have to, like, delete the profile.
Right, we did that.
Did we? I don't remember.
Back in the old house.
But I guess anyone could just make up anything. It's just so crazy because it's like we are literally together all the time. So it's like, when?
Girl, just because you're together all the time doesn't mean that he couldn't be on the Tinder, okay? And I'm not saying that he is, and I don't wish that on anybody, okay? I really don't. I hope that their relationship is solid as a rock. Solid! Solid as a rock! I hope it is, okay? I hope it's as solid and real as Trisha Paytas' engagement right now. I'm joking. Woo! Just one... I'm just ripping those jokes off today, aren't I? No, I really do. I hope that it's real, and I hope that they're sincere, and I hope that he brings Trisha all the happiness in the world, and I hope Trisha brings Moses all the happiness in the world, too. What's interesting to me about that is when he said, have you ever been sitting with a couple before? It, like, happens all the time. Like, if I'm with, like, my husband, right, and it's like somebody says to us, you know, like, well, like, we really wish that you had been at Judy Sue's 1-year birthday party last Sunday. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we had, like, a lot of stuff going on last Sunday. And Alex will be like, no, we didn't. And I'm like, are you going to sit there and do this to me? So, like, listen, I just don't even pull that anymore. I'm like, yeah, we didn't want to come. Sorry, you know? But he used to do that to me. I'd be like, we had so much to do on Sunday. We couldn't make it to Judy Sue's first birthday party, right? Alex would be like, no, we didn't. We could have totally gone. So this is what kills me, though. Have you ever been with couples before? I feel like this happens all the time, right? And you'll be sitting there and you'll be like, oh, so why weren't you at Judy Sue's birthday party last Sunday, right? I would never ask somebody that because I would never be at a child's first birthday party. Trust, okay? Not at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. I got much better things to do, like eat brunch with my husband, okay? And then come home and, you know, well, we like to do the romances and things like that. It's all you need to know, okay? Coming soon on the OnlyFans. Anyway, So anyway, that's my new thing. I'm pulling that back from Madonna from back in the day. And don't screenshot that part where my mouth does the weird thing and goes, that part right there. Don't, that's not nice. Be nice to me and be nice to Jaclyn Hill. If you've learned anything from this video, it's those two things. Be nice to me and be nice to Jaclyn Hill. She can't handle it. Stop bullying Jaclyn Hill. She can't handle it. She doesn't, quit being mean to her. She doesn't deserve it. What? You have a new Christmas release? Okay. So anyway, what was I saying? But okay, those couples that you'll go out to dinner with, and then you'll be like, so why weren't you at Judy Sue's birthday party on Sunday? And like the wife will be like, oh yeah, like we had lots of things to do. And the husband will be like, oh, we had so many things to do on Sunday. Like my battery died right when I was getting into the good thing. But you know, okay, so those couples, you know, that'll be like, oh yeah, like Judy Sue's birthday party. Like, oh, we had so much to do. I'll ask them, and you know, like then the other one will co-sign it and be like, oh, so we were so busy on Sunday. I'm like, oh really? You were so busy that you missed poor little Judy Sue's birthday party, which she's devastated now over, okay? Don't be mean to Judy Sue, me, or Jaclyn Hill, you know? And then they'll go, oh yeah, we were so busy. Now I'll ask, okay, because I'm nosy. I'll say, well, what did you have to do on Sunday? Arts and crafts? Like, you don't even like spending time together. So I know you weren't Netflixing and chilling, okay? What were you doing on Sunday that you just come out and say you didn't want to go to Judy Sue's birthday party? You know what I'm saying, right? Okay, but this couple is weird, okay? Like, this is where they're like, oh yeah, like, yeah, we had things to do on Sunday, you know? Okay, so Trisha's like, I don't even know if I have my Tinder anymore. And Moses is like, yeah, don't you remember? We deleted it. We did? That's what I love about Trisha, okay? Can't even keep the story straight. We did? Yeah, oh yeah, back at the old house, don't you? Oh yeah. Oh, the apartment you mean, okay? That's what you mean, the old house, the apartment. Oh yeah. Oh, did we? Oh, I don't remember. Okay. You can tell Trisha Paytas could care less if he is on Tinder 24 hours a day. That's the lesson to be taken from all this. Trisha Paytas don't even care. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, Trisha Paytas is like the honey badger. Honey badger don't care, Trisha Paytas don't care, okay? It's just not that deep, right? Trisha Paytas is like, you're on Tinder? Okay. Are they nice? What'd they say? Do they know how to make buttered noodles? Because I'm not a vegan anymore. Let me know. Anyway, what do y'all think about all of that? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hi, how are you? And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.